asked to put a number between 1 and 10 on the difficulty of the Tham Luang cave rescue, Australian Federal Police Commander Glen McEwen said, 10. Close quote. Speaking in Chiang Rai, Commander McEwen and Major Alex Rubin from the Australian Defence Force gave a brief glimpse into an operation they described as difficult and intense. "It's amazing what the human being can do," said Commander McEwen. "There were extraordinary people doing extraordinary things. And when you have a common purpose, particularly when there's a human element involved, everyone steps up." Close quote. They spoke briefly about Dr. Richard Harris, the anaesthetist and cave diving specialist from Adelaide who was intimately involved with declaring the 13 team members fit to travel from their ledge, but is now returning home after the death of his father. Said Major Rubin, "The amount of weight and pressure that was pushed on him, and the role he played, I have the utmost respect for everything that he's done. He is what I would consider personally as one of the most professional doctors I've ever met, and his unique skills sets as a specialist doctor, and also as a cave diver, was quintessential to the success of this operation." Close quote. The anaesthetist was assisted by Dr. Craig Chaulan, veterinarian and cave diver from Washington. He was essentially assisting him with all the dives, with carriage of equipment, quite a large responsibility that required a lot of specialist equipment, said Major Rubin. Mission carried unprecedented risk. The rescue involved long stays in the cave, moving approximately 20 tons of equipment through the caving system. Of course it was a collective effort, and we cannot underscore the complexity and risk, said Commander McEwen. "We were fortunate enough with the pumps that were working, that managed the water levels. Things do happen, but all I can say is the risk remained high, the complexity remained high and the scale remained high. It was just perilous in nature." Close quote. Commander McEwen said apart from Dr. Harris, the main role of the 6 AFP and 1 defense diver was to provide assistance in the 2nd and 3rd chambers, close to the entrance of the Tham Luang cave system. Commander McEwen said working with the FACE, whom he described as highly focused, was an honor, as was being part of the effort to save the kids. Returning the Wild Boars soccer team safely into the arms of their loved ones is the good news of the year, he said. "I'm proud to have been able to assist our Thai partners in this successful rescue in conjunction with our international colleagues," Commander McEwen said. "The complexity, scale and risk of the operation was unprecedented." SIX AFP specialist divers spent 75 hours in the cave system, assisted by a support crew of 10 people, during the rescue effort. He went on to say that everyone who took part in the rescue mission was a hero. "The children who went through this ordeal in the cave are heroes in their own right, and the Thai SEALs went above and beyond," the spokesman said. "The leadership of the Thai authorities was exemplary." Close quote. Commander McEwen batted away questions about the failure of a vital water pump that forced the Thai Navy SEALs to scramble after the cave started refilling with water. "You could have a million what-ifs. We're here to celebrate the success," Commander McEwen said. According to ABC News, the Thai Navy SEALs were lucky to make it out alive after the main water pump failed. Having drained millions of liters of rainwater out of the cave during the gripping rescue mission, the main water pump failed after the soccer coach and 4 Thai SEALs who volunteered to stay with the team were extracted. Military officials tasked with clearing the Tham Luang cave were alarmed to see water levels rising, ABC News reported. The first chamber was the first to fill, followed by the second and third, leaving crews scrambling to escape. The sudden evacuation meant hundreds of air tanks and rescue equipment were left behind. Boys were rescued just in time. The timing of the mission to rescue the remaining members of the trapped Thai soccer team could not have been more perfect, with monsoonal rains lashing Chiang Rai soon after the final 5 were extracted from the Tham Luang cave. Thailand's volatile weather had rescuers on edge throughout the grueling rescue operation. It was initially thought the boys could stay in the cave for as long as 4 months, but the risk of deadly flooding prompted authorities to swing into action sooner. Footage shared by 7 News journalist Chris Reason on Twitter shows the heavy rain bearing down near the caves where the team was trapped. Rescuers worked around the clock to pump water from the waterlogged cave network. On Sunday, their efforts appeared fruitful when a heavy downpour did not raise water levels inside the cave and allowed the extraction operation to proceed. Thailand's monsoon season runs from July until October. Aussie rescuers the very best. Aussie heroes who took part in the incredible mission were praised for their tremendous efforts in rescuing the 12 boys and their coach. The Australians have been a big help, especially the doctor, rescue chief, Governor Narong Sakosa Thanakan told 9 News reporter Ben Avery. Very good. The best, not good, the very best. Australian Dr. Richard Harris, an expert diver from Adelaide, was commended for his role in the rescue. Dr. Harris was on a ledge deep within the cave administering a mild sedative to each of the boys, ensuring they would not panic during the swim out. His dive partner, Dr. Craig Chorlin, was the second Australian involved in the mission to be named. The vet, from West Australia, is one of Australia's leading technical cave divers. He has been diving for more than 20 years. Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull today called the rescue one of the most heroic and inspiring episodes of our time. He publicly praised the efforts of all personnel involved in the mission after personally speaking to the Australian divers and doctors involved to thank them for their efforts. It's one of the most heroic and inspiring episodes of our time, Mr. Turnbull said this afternoon. It's hard to imagine anything more frightening than being trapped underground in the dark, let alone having your children trapped underground in the dark. And the courage of those men and women who effected that rescue, the Thai Navy SEALs, the British divers, the Australian divers, and doctors of course. We acknowledge Dr. Richard Harris from Adelaide who played such an important role, but the whole team from the AFP, Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade, from the Australian Defence Force, they work together with their international partners in a way that is an inspiration to all of us. I want to thank them on behalf of a very, very grateful nation. Australia a good neighbour. Bishop. Foreign Minister Julie Bishop praised the extraordinary efforts of 20 Australians directly involved in the remarkable rescue of the 12 boys and their soccer coach. It is a remarkable outcome, the end of an extraordinary ordeal, she told Channel 7's Sunrise programme this morning. The Foreign Affairs Minister confirmed all workers involved in the dangerous rescue mission, including the Australians, were safe and well, after she contacted Australia's embassy in Bangkok overnight. She paid tribute to all involved in the operation, and particularly Thai Navy SEAL Saman Kunan, who tragically lost his life in the effort to free the boys. We are absolutely delighted that our rescue team has been able to assist the Thai authorities and the international rescue teams to bring about this quite remarkable result, Ms. Bishop told 9 Network on Wednesday. This is what Australians do so well. Under our aid program, we have tragically many opportunities to support neighbours in times of crisis, and so this is just another example of Australia being a good friend, a good neighbour, and helping out when it is needed. Close quote. We do of course recall that one volunteer did die in the course of this incredible process of extracting the boys from the cave, and we feel for his family, she said. But there has now been this quite remarkable outcome. The ordeal is over. Close quote. Ms. Bishop particularly highlighted the efforts of Dr. Harris, whose involvement in the rescue mission had been requested at the highest level within the Thai government. The 53-year-old anaesthetist and cave diving expert from Adelaide played a pivotal role in the rescue, including administering a small sedative to the boys before they exited the cave, so they would remain calm on the 1.7 kilometers swim to the surface. He entered the cave before each rescue operation with a Thai medical team and assessed the boys' fitness to make the journey. He is an extraordinary Australian and he certainly has made a big difference to the rescue effort here in Thailand in this instance, Ms. Bishop told Sunrise. I am hoping to speak to the Thai Foreign Minister Don Pramudwinai later this morning, and I'm sure that he will confirm that Dr. Harris was identified by the British diving team and then was requested to be involved at the highest levels within the Thai government. Close quote. SHE added that Dr. Harris was very well known to the Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade because he had been one of the doctors involved in medical assistance teams working on natural disasters throughout the Pacific. Ms. Bishop said Dr. Harris had been assisted by his dive partner, Dr. Craig Chaulan, a vet and cave diving expert from Perth. Between them and the rest of the Australian team, I believe we were an integral part in the overall rescue, Ms. Bishop said. In a statement this morning, Ms. Bishop also praised Thai authorities for outstanding leadership throughout the rescue operation. The rescue mission was made possible by a remarkable example of international cooperation, she said. Elon Musk swore at rescue officials. Rescue officials who worked tirelessly in the rescue mission to save the soccer team have come under fire from Elon Musk after they rejected his kid-sized submarine. The billionaire flew the mini-sub named Wild Boars to Thailand, with hopes it would play a pivotal role in extracting the 12 boys from the waterlogged cave. He said it was light enough to be carried by 2 divers, small enough to get through narrow gaps and extremely robust. But while Governor Narongsak Osa Thanakan, the rescue chief, acknowledged the contraption was technologically sophisticated, it did not suit the rescue mission, which prompted a response from the SpaceX founder. Musk criticized Osa Thanakan, saying he was not the subject matter expert, and that had he been described inaccurately as rescue chief. Despite this, Musk said he would leave the submarine in Thailand, and congratulated the rescue team. Great news that they made it out safely. Congratulations to an outstanding rescue team, he said.